Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. We're gonna try something a little new today. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for risers and fallers for the update, so I think every single Friday before the update, which is at 3 Eastern time, 2 Central, and 12 PST, we're gonna be dropping a video slash podcast live stream about who's going up and who's going down. So everyone in the chat too, we're gonna get everyone in the chat involved. I'll have a special guest talking with me on a Discord call. Today it is DMP 93 on YouTube. Say what's up, Dylan.
What up, guys?
Yo, alright, so we're gonna be talking about who's going up and who's going down. So the possibility of you guys getting to invest in someone going up or going down. And I mean, full disclosure, obviously these are just guesses. We're not gonna don't yell at us for being wrong, but these are just guesses. No, we're definitely not professionals. These are just guesses for the players that we think will go up or go down based on how they've been playing.
You know what day we should do this is like Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning, you think so?
Because if you look, okay, just for an example, look at like Starlin Castro on your PS4 right now. People think that guy's going to go gold, but his price is already to the point where you're not going to be able to make stubs on it.
That's true, that's true.
Because he's so high already. Like, so many people anticipate it going.
That's true.
Because I think the update week is like from Wednesday to Wednesday, and then they release it on Friday. I think by Wednesday, they already know who they're going up and down with.
Yeah, okay. So maybe you guys, this will be on Wednesdays instead. What do you guys think in the chat? But Spurs fan, what's up, man? Turner Jackson, Dan Murphy, Ken Hutzel, Mr. Clutch Gaming, JoJo, Meister Rice. What's going on, guys? 92 people in here already, so it's gonna get a little bit crazy. So if I don't see the chat much, I am sorry. Don't yell at me. Hold up. Wednesday's a good idea. All right.
Yeah, I just think it is because, I mean, Starlin Castro, I think he was going for like 800 stubs sell now. I mean,
yeah.
What's the most you're going to make off that's 200 stubs? Yeah. Compared to when I bought 20 of them, I bought them for like 450.
I need to drop my output here real quick for this stream. This Discord call is killing me. Killing my frame rate.
Dude, it's probably going to be, I don't know, it's going to be something we're going to have to mess with.
Yeah, so bear with us,
if
guys.
Not,
this is gonna be one of those first ones, but we have a couple guys that we think that are really gonna go gold today. We were talking about before the call that some diamonds actually need to start getting a downgrade. So, like, what were you saying before, Dylan? Who do you thought that was like?
We were talking about Manny Machado, and if I could pull up his stats, I believe he's sitting around 220. We compared him to Travis Shaw, who's the third baseman on the Brewers. I think he's a 72 overall bronze. Travis Shaw just blows his stats out of the water, but I feel like when San Diego Studios does upgrades or downgrades, it's a lot harder for them to convince themselves to downgrade a diamond
some of the
upgrade a bronze.
Yep, I agree. And then so, like 93 to drop someone from a 93 to 89, I think that's they're gonna have to really take something out. Plus, his fielding is always good, so it's like you can't take fielding away from him.
Which is why he's a diamond, to be honest. I mean, if you look at Manny Machado's offensive stats, he's got the same stats as like a 87 to like an 89 player.
Yep. Who am I talking with? This is DMP 93. You guys have seen him in the chat, and he's one of my moderators, so good buddy of mine in real life. But we'll be taking some calls from you guys too. So guys, download Discord, and I'm gonna put up my name here on the top so you guys can add me on Discord, and I'll invite a couple of you guys to come talk in the chat. 1 second here. I think it's this whole thing. Hold up. 9987 9987. That is my Discord on top. If you guys want to get into a call, I'll be accepting friend requests and grabbing in. What's up, Mark GiraffeNeck? Yo, Giraffe Neck, get in a call. Get in this call with us, man. How do we add new people in this voice talk?
That's on you. I don't know. But anyways, I pulled up Machado's stats. He's batting .218.
Okay, Machado's
so you can definitely see contact. Contact could go way down. He does
contact can go down.
So I don't see his power going anywhere.
Yep.
But the 218 average definitely doesn't deserve like 70 contact.
So I think this is how we're going to do this. So you guys are asking who's going diamond, who's going gold. You guys are like asking if Nelson Cruz is going diamond. Well, let's actually go and check out Nelson Cruz's stats right now compared to what he is right now in the game. So let's pull that up.
I can pull up stats if you just want to look at cards.
Go ahead and pull that up. I'll pull some stuff up too.
Because Nelson Cruz, there's a good chance. I mean, the only downfall with Nelson Cruz is his power is already so high.
Yep. So the only thing that Nelson Cruz can go up on is his fielding and vision. So if
let me look.
Maybe we should look at like what his fielding is, and we can check it out.
I feel like fielding isn't a stat that they really upgrade or downgrade.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always just contact power. Blah blah blah.
What's up, Mark? How do we get into Mark? How do you add another
standard
person
fielding
on this call?
You really can't do it because Nelson Cruz is a DH. He really doesn't field.
Nelson Cruz is a DH. So guys, no, I don't think so. We don't think so about.
I mean, he's batting almost 300. What is his contact? Let me see if I can pull
his
up
contact versus right is a 71, 94 versus left. So almost like perfect for versus left already.
And he would have to go up 2, correct? Because he's an 88.
Yep.
All right, let me see if I can do blitz against righties and lefties. Because, I mean, if he's hitting like 360 against righties, then yeah, I think that contact should go up a lot.
Yeah.
But
I think this is the link here for Marky. And then we can get some more input.
Yo, I don't know what any of these stats mean.
Let's see if he can get in here. All right, guys, keep sending those what you guys think. All right, yeah. I see some people talk about Conforto, and actually,
yeah, you want me to pull up his stats?
Yeah,
too?
let's pull up his stats. He's actually one of the top guys who we agreed on that is like the top player.
Yeah, he deserves it. To
deserve a gold. So
I would say if I could pick 2 that
I'm actually gonna start buying some of this right now. So, woohoo! Get in front of you guys and buy some of him.
I would say Conforto and Kemp for sure.
Conforto and Kemp for sure. So I have some stats here for Conforto.
Kemp, I'm in a conference call right now, so.
Got him! Got him!
Yo, DD, welcome to ATG Nation, man. Sorry for the lag, guys, a little bit here. Discord call is killing my output right now. Let me drop my frame rate here.
Michael Conforto is killing it.
Hover over the voice chat or any type of chat thing on the channel and click the little person icon next to it and send me the link to join. Alright, trying to get Giraffe Neck in here. Okay, I'm in the call.
Yeah, I don't know how any of this works, so it's all on you.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Let's just keep talking about
Alright.
Conforto. Pull up his stats, talk about his stats, and
I mean, dude's hit 13 bombs.
Yep, so power.
I think I don't know what his power is. Let me pull up the
power is a
Nation.
78 and 60 right now.
So, I mean, his contact or his power versus lefties can go way up.
Yep.
And I mean, he's batting, what, 340? 336.
So his contact and vision can definitely go up too.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing really well. What's his overall now? 82, 83?
80 overall.
He's an 80.
So, I mean, it's a stretch to get up to an 85 for the gold.
True.
But still.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little too big of a stretch. I think if you have Michael Conforto's, your best bet would be to sell him now.
Looks like that.
Because say he gets upgraded to maybe like an 83, 84 max, he's not going to go for 700 stubs.
Oh, thanks for telling me that now. I just bought a bunch of them.
He's going to go for... Well, I mean, I thought he was like an 82. I didn't know.
That's true. I thought he was actually too. I didn't know he was an 80.
Because
but you never know.
Plus 5 boost.
You never know.
Yeah, I'm not saying no. Matt Kemp is. I feel like he's going to gold today though.
Why can't? What? Are we not friends, Mark? Hold up.
Kemp.
There we go. We're not friends. That's why. Yo, Mark, I sent a friend request, bro. But I mean, his stats. He's matching some of the
he's
better
up there
guys.
with the best of them. It's just how much of a boost are they really going to give him?
That's true.
You know how San Diego Studios goes with this.
Yeah, his season stats is 336 average, 13 home runs, 32 RBIs. In his last 7, he's got hitting for 423, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs.
And that's what matters is the last 7. Like if you're looking, I'm looking at guys over the last 7 now that have like the most hits in baseball over the last week.
Yep.
And guys who you could possibly see an upgrade are that are hitting for both power. Well, I know he just got a boost, but he's hitting really well. Conforto's up there. I think Dozier saved himself in a downgrade this week because he's hitting 357.
Yep. Aiden Jones, thanks for that sub, man.
You have so many guys who are like Kemp's hitting 345. You have so many guys who could go up. I feel like San Diego Studios just doesn't want to do a huge...
What's up, Hanky Trousers?
When did they do it last year? Remember...
What's up, boys, by the way?
What's up, Mark?
Do you remember last year when San Diego Studios had the huge roster update?
That was like after the All-Star break, right?
That's what... Yeah, see, that's what I wish it was like that every week because there's so many guys who deserve to go up and down every week. They just...
I know they have like a big thing with not wanting to have too many golds and diamonds in the game. They want to kind of keep the numbers the same. So you got to find almost as many guys to fall when you put them up.
Right, which makes sense. You don't want to destroy the market by taking away 3 diamonds and not upgrading any diamonds.
Yeah.
That just means Altuve is going to go for 400,000 stubs instead of 190.
Exactly.
All right, so the chat is asking, is Jake Lamb gonna go up to like an 83? Jake Lamb's another one of those guys. He's another one of those guys, kind of like Conforto, who's been killing it. But he did just get an upgrade. He is also he is also an 80 silver right now.
He just went from bronze because I know Arizona didn't have any silvers on their team before.
From what I'm seeing, I remember watching some other upgrade stuff that he could go gold, but essentially like 85, 86 is like the highest he'll go this year because in order to get higher, he would have to start killing lefties or become 99, 99 on right-handed.
Right.
Happen.
Yeah.
I think, I think they're really picky about upgrading guys like 2 out of 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's actually go back.
Because look how long it took Kimbrel to get boosted to Diamond. I mean, that guy was
like
killing
3 weeks.
Year, and
like
he went up from an 86 to an 88, and then it took him 3 weeks to get him to a Diamond. So you have to put that in, too, that they're not really just going to upgrade every guy who's killing it.
Yo, okay. A sneaky guy. I mean, not really sneaky, but I feel like people are overlooking it. How about Zach Greinke? Same team.
He just got a boost last week.
He just got a boost last week?
Yeah,
he went up to an 88, right?
No, he went to an 89.
Okay,
he wasn't 88.
Okay.
So I don't... I mean, he's pitching well enough to be a diamond, but I don't think they're going to give him boosts in back-to-back week.
What's up, everyone? Young Gun, what's up? Nico, what's up? Well, okay, let's go with Dylan first. Who are your top 3 that you like this week?
To go gold or just top 3 projections that I think is going to happen?
Top 3 projections. Let's go top 3 projections.
Well, if I had to bet one, it would be Matt Kemp going gold. That would be my almost lock.
Matt Kemp. Let's check out his stuff right now.
Yeah, Matt Kemp's a good one.
Because he's hitting too well.
Okay, he's already over a 1K buy now. 978 sell now.
See, and that's what I'm saying. This video would be so much better like Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning just because the market is already set on what these guys are going to go for. Like if you buy Matt Kemp at 980 stubs, the most you're going to get out of him is 1,100. If anyone even buys him then. Like, you got to get him when they're half of the price.
Yep. That's true. So maybe we'll do these on like either Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I think either one of those would be fine because I mean they'll still be a little high because you know the diehards in this game are gonna know they're gonna know the market.
Yes. Yep. Those the guys that follow the game and everything. So, but guys, basically in the chat, guys, basically, if you want to know who's gonna go up or down, basically just follow baseball. Just see who's hot, who's cold, and really, they say that's like they take the last 3 years.
I just go on MLB.com and then I just go on stats and I sort by the last 7 days. And
basically all about stats here. But
yeah, and I do it Wednesday.
Back to the Matt Kemp. Why do you think Matt Kemp should get an upgrade? He's an 82. He's an 82.
He's hitting
Go ahead.
He's hitting 340. So I mean, his contact's there. Even if his power doesn't get boosted, his contact's there.
Yep.
And one thing that I like is his slugging percentage is so high, which means even if he's not hitting home runs, he's hitting doubles.
Yeah, his numbers since his last upgrade: 6 home runs, 342 average, 381 on base, 586 slugging. Like that's gross.
Yeah, anything over 500 slugging is something you have to look at.
How many home runs does he have for the year?
For the year, he's got 8.
8. Okay,
but he also has 13 doubles.
Okay, so contact can definitely get a boost here. He's got 69, 76 contact right now.
I don't see his vision getting a boost because he's only drawn 9 walks. He's never been a guy who drew a lot of walks.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
And like I said before, I don't think they update fielding as often as people think.
Yeah. And his fielding is honestly trash anyway. They stick him in left field to just hit.
True.
I'm not worried about that.
So maybe one of those guys that probably get capped at a goal 85, 86 for the year if
something
he
like
gets
that.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the
if
guys
you
that you
look
have
at
to look
splits
at
too,
is fielding. Like if you look at like low golds that have really good fielding and they're good players this year, you want to invest in those guys because they have so much potential because their fielding is so high.
Yep.
The fielding guys.
Because that's something that's really like that's something that'll get updated once probably this year is fielding and speed stuff because they usually do that in that big update. So if you have a guy that's already good at that stuff, if he hits, he's gonna fly up the charts.
Right. Completely agree.
Another good guy to look at, even though it's a little late now. Again, JD Martinez, the guy's been going off the shits.
Yeah, everyone's asking about that right now in the chat. So
yeah, he's another guy though. Is his offensive stats are so good in the game? How much more can they possibly give?
Oh yeah, that's right. I see that 85, 81 contact.
Yeah. Like he's a guy that's based just off offense. You know, his defense isn't going to get a boost. His speed's not going to get touched.
He's almost like there though. He's an 84, so that's a close one.
And all it takes is +3 power, and bam, he's a goal.
Yeah. But guys, JD Martinez, do not buy JD Martinez right now. He's a 19. Yeah. 1.9K.
If you have JD Martinez,
he's 1.9K.
He is 1.8. Yeah. Sell this card right now. If you guys
sell him right now,
I have 3.
Because
I have
buy
3.
him in 4 hours.
1900. Yeah, I got 2 to sell.
That price will not.
Sold.
Yeah. That. Oh god, we're all trying to sell right now. God. Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm on. Good thing I'm on.
another card that I really like getting upgraded. It's not going to be a gold, but it's a bronze to a silver. Is Luis Severino from the Yankees.
Another good card.
He's been killing it.
He's a good pitcher.
His strikeouts are up. His velocity is amazing. Dude averages 97 on his fastball.
I want to check out Santana here. Good. I think a lot of people are banking on Santana right now, including myself.
Yeah, I sold him when he was high.
To go
sell him.
We're selling.
They
one guy sold.
The guy that I watched for my upgrades on like Tuesday and stuff, Paul Sporer, he talked about Urban Santana that like his hits might go up, but his walks and his strikeouts have come back down to earth. So he's gonna literally sit at an 84.
Yeah, he walks too many. And I mean, if he does get a boost this week to a gold, he's not gonna go higher than an 85.
Yeah, they said like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know the hits per 9 can go up.
Like his ERA is really good, 1.8. Superb, but I mean he's given up 7 home runs in 70 innings. It's not terrible, but he has given up 27 walks.
And the big thing that everyone forgets about with upgrades too is ERA is like it's awesome. It's a good thing to look at.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It does nothing in this game because for pitching stats, it's hits, Ks, walks, homers. So ERA has no stat in there. It's not like there's a runs per 9 thing.
Yep.
So, you know, he could be still giving up 6 hits a game and 1 run. So who knows?
True. Yeah, completely agree.
All right, so let's go over to Mark here, GiraffeNeckGaming. Guys, if you guys are just rolling, we have DMP 93 today and Mark GiraffeNeckGaming in the chat. So say hello. Make sure you guys leave a subscribe on their channels. Guys, drop your links in the chat, please, for them to follow.
That would make it so I actually have to have a link on file.
I'm just putting, hey boys, here I am. You can click on me.
Same,
There you go. There you go. But yeah, so now let's go over to Mark's top guy that you think will get an upgrade. So Dylan Pikel said he thinks Matt Kemp.
I'd go Kemp and Severino are my 2
Kemp and
locks
Severino,
that
okay.
I think should get boosted.
I think I would go my top 3 right now. I'm gonna go with Zach Cozart. I'm gonna go with Chris Davinsky, and one more guy that I'm gonna go with, but I don't think is a necessary, like, you know, he's not gonna make huge waves in the market. He's gonna be Tyler Clippard. I think he should be going up to a silver because he's a 79. So these are guys that if you bought loads and loads of them, you can make some stubs. But really, the only guy that has potential to like go from something to gold is that Chris Davinsky.
Oh yeah, that's the one he's an 84. He's on the tipping point.
Yeah,
so.
And he's already up high.
What does he throw? How fast does he throw? His velocity right now is at 67.
The velocity that they have for him is a little bit lower. Like, I want to say maybe he throws 93 in the game, but he's really like more 94, 95.
Okay, hits per 9 in real life right now? Anyone know? Someone pull it up.
What's up?
The hits per 9 for him right now in real life. Can someone pull that up?
Oh, I can look. Davinsky we're talking about?
Yep.
What are we looking for?
Chris Davinsky's hits per 9 in real life right now. And then might as well look up home runs per 9 for the boys at home here.
His hits per 9 right now are 4.8.
Okay, so that's not too bad because
home runs per 9 is disgusting at 0.3.
Okay, so that's not gonna go up then. So I mean his Ks per 9
I'm sorry. Yeah,
and base on balls per 9 is already an 83 and an 81. So I mean he is an 84
pretty
overall.
good.
So
yeah, I'm looking at Clippard's stats right now, and I don't know if you let me pull up his card on the Show Nation.
Guys, the roster update happens at 12 PST, 3 Eastern, and 2 Central. For those asking, let me just type that in here too.
Because Clippard definitely, at least his hits per 9 is already at 89. So walks, home runs. Let's see what his stats say.
There you go.
So walks, they have him at a 51, and he's like a 3.2, which is, you know.
Yeah, he's
pretty good.
7 and 19 innings.
The big one.
Strikeouts. He's got 27 of them in 19 innings.
The big one is the home runs. He's at about 0.9 per every 9.
Yep, 2 in 19 innings.
Which is weird because it's a stat that does absolutely nothing in game, but it does big stuff for ratings.
That's why relief pitchers, when I see home runs per 9, I use bronze relief pitchers because it doesn't matter.
Nope.
I mean, it'd be different if I'm playing the computer, but when I'm playing a human, it's all where they hit. I mean, they're going to hit late shots that go opposite field home runs anyways, but that's another story.
Yo, guys, I'm going to give you guys a sneaky kind of low common play.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who you got on your list, Angela.
That might get a bronze. I'm going to start low here. I'm not going to start low. I'll talk about it throughout the stream here, but I'm going to start low. I'm thinking Adam Frazier can at least get a bronze today.
Oh, you're stealing my Brewer player, huh? You would.
Pittsburgh Pirates, Adam Frazier.
Oh, that guy's good.
He's hitting, let's see. Last 7, he's hitting 409, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. Season, 361, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. Home runs, power won't go up. He's only got 3 for this season. But, I mean, I feel like 25 and 16 power is still
what position
pretty low
is he in this game, right field?
He is shortstop in this game.
Shortstop, okay.
Shortstop. And I feel like the contact maybe can get a little bit of boost to 71 and 60. But from 65 to a bronze, I think that can easily be a feat there. So sneaky kind of guy you guys should watch. I'm not saying buy him right now for an upgrade because his price probably won't go up or down much from a common to a bronze, but just a guy you should watch for the rest of the season here.
I love those commons to bronze upgrades. That's just quick sell in my pocket.
Yep.
It is true.
Yep. But guys, also my top guy though, I don't know if you were in here, Mark. My top guy we were talking about earlier was Conforto, but we didn't realize he was an 80 overall. It might be a little stretch to go from 80 to 85 today.
Yeah, I think it's more realistic to see him at like an 83.
True.
Yep, and that brings up over here what happened to Zimmerman when everyone thought he was gonna go gold. He actually
and that's the thing is you have to realize that next week's gonna be a whole different video because next week the guys that we think are gonna go up might not get cards. They might get the Player of the Month cards.
Yep.
Like Zimmerman did.
Which is a huge thing with like guys like Charlie Blackmon.
Yep.
Ivan Nova is another guy who could possibly get another Player of the Month. Like guys, like especially Blackmon, he's having a disgusting year, but he's probably going to get a Player of the Month card, which is going to be a diamond, which is going to keep him tough from getting diamond for a while.
And the one thing that I said was everyone was banking on Nelson Cruz going diamond. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Nelson Cruz who got the Eric Thames card this month, like the 93, 94 overall with ridiculous power, and then you need. I mean, he's the set for the Player of the Month. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
So yeah, that's what people are asking about in the chat right now. Blackmon to diamond. No, I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. Not yet, at least.
I can see Blackmon getting the card. He could be like the Ryan Zimmerman of this month's set.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or he could be the top guy overall. You never know.
And the other, that Hackler Games makes a very good point. Ian Desmond very well should get a position change, like in more than half of the games this year. And like I want to say 75%.
He's been in the outfield. Yeah, and they have him at first in the game, don't they?
Yep, and he would be I believe, gold at left field.
Because his fielding would go up. Oh no,
his fielding's an 84. Okay. But at first base, your fielding isn't really that important,
right? Compared to left field.
Yep.
That is sneaky right there.
I'm gonna go ahead and put his numbers into like a creative player real quick, and I'll tell you what his.
Because that's what happened with Cespedes last year. They moved
There's at least
and he went to a 90,
30 plus buy orders for him right now. So someone's thinking about it too.
First base.
I said, and this is why these videos would be so much better on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, so people have time to grab him.
Ooh, yep. You move Ian Desmond to left field. He is an 85.
So that's something. If you guys put in, even if you buy him now for 470 and he
350,
you're instantly making 530 stubs.
There you go, guys.
And even if he doesn't get it, this week, he will be switched to
so
left
just
field.
keep guys. If you're buying stuff right now, just keep them until. I mean, some of these guys are inevitably gonna get an upgrade.
Smart to buy them now, even if you do buy nows. Anything under 500 is a good investment. Because you're doubling your subs.
Yeah, that was a good peep. I completely forgot about that, Ian Desmond.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice.
Oh, they better not make him a gold this week. I don't have enough.
I'm to the point where my stubs are long gone.
Dude, I just pulled Star Marte the other day, clutching it up.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm doing some investments today too.
My guy that I pray goes gold is Pineda, but it seems like he's going to get an 84 if anything, because I've got 36 of him.
Oh yeah, well, so I'll be like the guy who last year he bought like 1,000 Gene Seguras and waited for it.
Yeah.
Let's go last set.
Who else is in the chat? Are people wondering about? I'm trying to see.
I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Kipnis.
Kipnis looks like up his numbers.
Okay,
because the thing is with Kipnis, you have to. He's hitting 226. No way.
Oh.
Just on that alone.
Maybe downgrade? Is that what they were talking about?
That could possibly be what they were talking about. Yeah.
Because I feel like if we're talking about downgrades, I feel like Manny Machado's hanging on by a thread.
Machado, he's not having a very good year.
Yeah, I mean the power is going to stay there, but his contact, he's batting like 218.
Yeah, that's not something that. And I wonder, and he kills lefties in this game, right?
Yeah.
So
I think he's better, yeah.
I want to see what his lefty splits are, because if those are down, then you could see him drop to like an 88.
Right.
Let's
And
see.
I said that the one good thing about
crazy.
Machado is his fielding is going to keep him high.
Ugh, he's hitting 240 against lefties. I mean, his slugging is still 520 and his OPS is 859. But 240 is not a good look for someone who has, what, like 80 plus contact against lefties?
It's, I'd say right at 80, I think, close to it.
Yeah, 74 contact against lefties. Oh, wow. No, his card's actually better against righties, and he's doing awful against righties this year. So
I feel like he's just hanging on by a thread.
He could drop down to, I thought he was 90 already. He could drop down to a 90,
Yeah.
89. That's a scary card.
Yeah, that's why I was always looking for a shortstop, because his secondary shortstop, but it's a guy I couldn't buy, because if I'd buy him, lock him in the collection, then he gets downgraded the next week.
Keuchel. That's a fan favorite.
I'm not a fan of Keuchel.
Keuchel's a hold because he's on the DL right now, so I don't think they're going to upgrade.
That's true. I forgot about the DL part there.
I
Yeah, guys, get Keuchel out of your system right now.
He's beyond lucky in his stats.
I see Anthony Rendon. When did he last get an
I've seen
upgrade?
so many predictions and stuff on Keuchel that it's just so hard for him to go up, because there's nothing that sets him apart from other gold pitchers. I mean, he's 7-0. He's got a
94 fielding, bro.
ERA, but those don't matter. They don't care about wins or ERA.
94 fielding, bro. Come on.
And that's one thing, is his fielding keeps him high too. If he had 30 fielding, he'd be like an 84 overall.
How much does that actually affect a pitcher, though? I wonder.
I think he does a little bit. I feel like if you put his fielding at 40, he'd probably take him down to an 86.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot in the chat. Dozier, Rendon.
Dozier, I think, saved himself from
Aaron
a downgrade
Judge.
this week.
Yeah.
Because Judge is batting 341 on the month, 9 home runs, 17 RBIs.
Most home runs in the game.
What's he at rating wise? Is he an 81?
He is 81. Yep.
Because he's another guy who has a gold card at 85. So they might give him an 84 and then wait until around that All-Star break time to give him the gold.
Yeah.
Because it's so tough now with those Player of the Month cards, because they don't want that card to just be useless either.
Last season, was Corey Seager a gold all season last season? I didn't play till June, so.
That's a really good question. I'll look it up.
I don't think he started as a gold. I think he started at maybe an 83.
Okay. So when did he get that upgrade to a gold?
I'll take a look for you here.
Yeah, I can tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, Daddy League, you're killing me with this.
Guys, if you are liking what you see today, we'll be doing this every week, bringing these boys back also, and bringing in some new faces to talk about who's going up, who's going down for that week. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, leave a like. Make sure you guys subscribe to my boys, MARC GiraffeNeckGaming, and also DMP93. And we'll get him back in these chats for you guys. Love
who else I could see being the top Player of the Month guy would be Joey Votto. Because this month he's hitting 352. He's got an on-base percentage of 491, and he's slugging 636. Those are ridiculous numbers.
Just to interrupt, Seager was an 84 last year to start.
Okay.
To start, and when did he get that upgrade up to a gold?
Probably All-Star break. Maybe?
June 10th.
So around All-Star, a little before All-Star break. Probably.
I feel like Aaron Judge is kind of on that. Same thing.
And the only thing that kills Judge is that Player of the Month card last month. Because that's what, an 87, I think it is. I think it's an 87.
So while we're on the topic of the
that kills him.
Of New York Yankees players, people are asking about Starlin Castro.
He's got the contact. I feel like he's been on a little bit of a cold streak this month, though.
Got him!
I think he's an 83. He just got boosted.
Yep, he's an 83. He got. People were thinking he was gonna go gold last week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the last time he got upgraded to, because I know he didn't start at 83.
No, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So he got an upgrade at the beginning of May. So he could very well get another one because that's plenty of time. So let's just take a look at the entire month of May. Where is that? Last 28 days, that's pretty much accurate. Last 28 days, he's hitting 299. The last 7 days, he's hitting 111.
Oh. That's what I think kills him.
He's got 19 strikeouts in the last 28 days. So in 23 games, he has 19 strikeouts.
Drop shit.
Maybe an 84. Again, we could be wrong. Like we're not guys that like write for baseball or study it. We're just going off of looking at numbers. But
it's just I feel like if he would have got a boost, it would have been last week.
Yeah, like you said before earlier, like at 875, I think that's a good selling point because at most he's going to be like 1.2K. He's not going to ever be a diamond in the game. So
I mean, and at 5 o'clock Central Time, when he doesn't go gold, his price is going to be 400 stubs. So sell now.
Yep, sell now.
And if we're wrong, you missed out on 125 stubs. So.
Right. So shame on us.
I mean, guys, the way you should approach this.
I see Cesar Hernandez in the chat. I'll look up his stats because he's a guy who people were contemplating.
Yeah. The way you guys should approach this, though, if you guys think a guy is not, you can also make stubs if you guys think a guy is not going to get an upgrade. Because as you can see, his price early, like Starlincaster's price earlier this week was like, I think 300, 400 stubs. And now he's back up to a 900 by now. And like the points we brought out there just now saying that we don't think he's going to get an upgrade. That's the time to sell. It's right now. Don't wait till after.
If you're not sure, always sell on Thursdays and Fridays. Always. Because people are going to bank. I'm going to say no on Cesar Hernandez. He's only batting 252 for the month. 1 home runs, 12. I mean, he's not striking out a lot, but I just don't think it's there. Not quite.
Yeah, not a lot of people are probably going anyways. He's only going for 435, 290 right now.
That's another. I see guys putting leak stats in there. Another thing is ERA doesn't mean that much in the game. Plus, you got a Player of the Month card.
You guys have to remember, and we've said it before, but we'll say it again because there's a bunch of new people I'm sure in here. But if you guys look at pitchers' stats in the game, there's nothing that takes into account ERA. There's stuff with hits, strikeouts, walks, home runs, and then you got velocity and stamina. Yeah, so yes, ERA obviously tells how good a pitcher is, and it can lead to upgrades, but that's not anything that to base an upgrade off.
True.
Joey Gallo.
Like even if you guys want to bring up the actual hits per 9 or Ks per 9 for Mike Leake, I mean it's not too impressive because you can get a guy with a really low ERA but still give up a lot of hits. You know,
like he could pitch. Like Mike Leake is a pitch to contact type of guy.
He's not gonna blow you away.
So his hits per 9.
I'm seeing a lot of Rendon's in the chat. I think when we were talking about Player of the Months, I feel like that's another card who he's gonna get like an Aaron Judge, Chris Owings, Mitch Haniger type of card for the Player of the Month.
Actually, let's check out how he's doing. I saw he was one on my list here that's been hot like the last 7 games. He's been hot the last 7 games, guys. Actually, this actually might be a good because he only needs one more. He needs one more for an upgrade to an 85.
Are we still talking about Rendon?
Anthony Rendon, yeah. Last 7 he's hitting a 350.
It's possible.
4 home runs in the last 7, 9 RBIs.
I just feel like that's going to be a card that if he doesn't get boosted this week, he's going to be in the Player of the Month set next week.
Yeah.
I have 4
I think another guy that you have to really consider going gold is Salvador. Yeah.
Yep. I was just looking at that.
He's at an 84 right now, and he has 11 home runs on the year.
Wow, Salvador Perez has 11 homers.
Yeah.
Again, because I'm a Mets fan, I don't really go too hard on American League baseball.
Right.
So 11 home runs, that's actually
for Salvador Perez. Isn't that like his?
And the thing is, Salvador Perez is a guy that even if you buy him now, I'm sure he's like 1,100 stubs right now.
Oh, he's 1K. Yeah, he's 1K.
You have to consider that he's going to be one of 3 Gold or Diamond Live Series players in the game. So he could go for way more than 1K.
Yeah,
just for the fact that people are going to want either him, Lucroy, or Posey.
Now, the thing to watch with Salvador Perez is that, let's see, I want to just look at what his card looks like off the top of my head before I say something.
Yeah,
Okay.
the stats.
So right now he has better power against lefties. That very well could go down because out of his 11 home runs, he only has 2 against lefties in 49 at-bats. But his right-handed power should go up a bit, and his contact could go up a bit too because he's hitting 321.
58 power versus right, so that's
right, because
probably an
look
upgrade
at
there.
his. I'm on the Show Nation right now, just looking at his card, and right now he's at an 87 overall with his contact and power against righties boosted up 10.
Yeah, so
even if his contact and power is boosted up 5, he's going to go to an 85, 86.
Yeah, and like what you
Plus,
guys were
he's
saying
another guy
before,
that
his price, this is one of the guys that can actually have a pretty good price. Because as you can see, some of the upgrades from like the previous upgrades, guys only go up to like 1.5K, 1.6K. But I feel like Salvador Perez is on a Team Epic that's pretty popular for Lorenzo Cain. As you can see, Kelvin Herrera and Lorenzo Cain. Lorenzo Cain's 8K, Kelvin Herrera's 11.9. So I feel like Salvador Perez could have like a price point of anywhere from 3K to 4K. So the investment right now would actually still be pretty good.
You go up.
So yeah, and it'll just keep going up. Just like the Jose Ramirez, like once he upgraded, he was up to like 1.8, 1.9, and now he's almost at 3K. So
yep. And I think another good point with Salvador Perez is he's a good fielding catcher.
yes,
So you
good
don't have to
fielder
worry
right
about his fielding. I mean, his speed sucks, blah, 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 but his fielding's at 90. You don't have to, even if his offensive stats aren't there, his card's going to have the potential to go so much higher because his fielding is so high.
I'm gonna look this up for myself.
He's the opposite of JD Martinez. JD Martinez is so good offensively. His defensive card is...
Cougs is joining the chat, guys. Here we go. We can get some more input here for you boys.
Brian Braun's too hard to judge because he spent half the season on the disabled list. Beltre hasn't played this year.
Braun, guys, get Braun out of your minds. Conforto,
True.
we talked about Conforto earlier, and we did like what we saw from Conforto, but we think it's going to be a little bit of a stretch going from 80 overall to an 85.
How many, does anyone know, like, how many of those jumps have happened this year, if any? Plus 5?
80 to 85? A few.
I don't think there's been
maybe
any
a few
that are that big.
commons to bronze to silvers, maybe. Not silver.
I don't think there's a chance for Brandon Belt because he's hitting 240.
If you don't invest in Jabari Blash.
Jabari Blash the GOAT.
What's up, Cougs? Say hello, Cougs.
Hi, I'm at work right now.
I'm at work right now. All right, Cougs.
Yeah,
let's see. Okay.
But by the way, the only 80 to 85 that I know about is James Paxton.
Oh, there you go.
So there is one.
So it is possible.
So I mean, it's not impossible.
No, definitely not.
But you know how Sony does their updates. He'll get boosted by the show 2026. If the company's still around then.
And he'll be right there with Pepe Alzar.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be playing.
Yup.
He'll be playing right next to Pepe.
All right, Cougs. Okay, so we gave these boys their top guy that they think is going to get an upgrade today. So we want to hear what your thoughts are on that.
Who were they? I wasn't here.
Well, your thoughts on who you think, though.
Who I think. I think JD Martinez is going to get a boost.
That's a popular one there.
Keuchel was like on my list, but then he went on the DL, right?
He got hurt.
Yep.
He got hurt.
So I don't think he's going to be getting an upgrade.
Okay.
Matt Kemp, man, I'm waiting for it.
There you go.
That
Matt
was
Kemp.
mine.
There you go. There you go, guys.
So those are kind of my two dudes, JD and Kemp.
That's like 3, unless Mark. Did you say you like Matt Kemp too?
Yeah, I like Matt Kemp.
So all of us here are thinking Matt Kemp. 82 to an 85 jump is possible. I only have 6 of them, so because I got to spread it around.
Yeah, we can't all be like Mighty Goat and have 100 Matt Kemp.
Does he have 100?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Jesus.
he's definitely banking on it then. So if he was in here, he'd tell everyone to go buy Matt Kemp and drive that price up.
The man's gonna be opening packs.
I still think that now is just the best time to sell JD, even if he does go gold. I think now is the best time to sell him.
1900's a lot.
It is. It's actually already going down. So maybe you guys in the chat are starting to jump ship already.
All right. Well, everyone
we're moving the market.
Cal Ripken, so I can make some subs on him.
What are some other names that we're seeing in here? I saw Brett Gardner earlier, possibly, but in his last 14 games since he last got upgraded, His batting average is up at 342, but his power numbers have come back down to earth.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of Gary Sanchez. I'll look him up quick.
All right.
Gotti.
Here's
That's another catcher.
I'm gonna pop out of here before I get yelled at. So see you guys later.
All right, Cougs. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Cougs 46, please.
I don't think there's a chance that Gary Sanchez gets upgraded.
Not with 4 home runs, no.
And yeah, 266 isn't anything impressive either.
21 Ks and 79 at bats too.
Yeah,
That's a good look.
You might see him get downgraded before upgraded.
If he keeps it up.
All right, guys. So I'm seeing a lot of Xander Bogaerts in the chat.
All right, let's take a look at Xander.
He just hit his first home run yesterday. I think.
Yes.
No.
That was a bullet over the Green Monster. He's hitting 335, but again, he's another dude who has high contact already.
High contact already, good vision.
Like it's so tough for an 82 and 90 contact to go up, especially what like 335 is an incredible batting average. But that's probably right for what his contact is.
Yep.
Right.
And wasn't Xander Bogaerts a diamond last year for a certain time? I think he
he had a quick little cup of tea at diamond, and then he went back down to gold.
Yep.
Yeah,
so and I think this is one of those guys that.
Power.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of those guys that
21
will get diamond
homers last year.
Yeah, so it's just his power just isn't there.
Yeah.
And
so only
another
only
guy
one
who has
home run.
he has high fielding too, so he's gonna need some.
So
he's got the upside though with his high fielding.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean,
Another
this
guy
is one
I
of
see a
those
lot
guys
of
that
chat
won't all
that
year. I
think
don't think.
is gonna get downgraded is Trey Turner.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, don't say that in this chat. Do not say that in this chat.
He's hitting 237, 269 on base percentage, which isn't good. He's striking out a lot.
I know. I get that almost every single stream. Trey Turner diamond. No, I don't think so, guys.
No, I think he's getting downgraded.
Don't think so, guys.
And the thing guys, with Trey Turner getting downgraded is that opens up someone else to get upgraded because they like to even that stuff out. So it's not the worst thing that he gets down because if he gets hot again, he'll go right back up.
Yeah, this is one of the more popular ones too.
Decent fielding and really good speed, so he's got those two working for him. It's just contact and power.
And that's just good for the market, though.
He's hitting 252, so 91 contact might be a little high.
Yeah.
Yep. Power, I think is at the right spot right now.
Yeah,
I think I think 87, 88 would suit Trey Turner a little bit better. Like you said, lower the contact a little bit.
And you can already
speed's
tell
not gonna go anywhere.
His price is going down. I mean, he was at like 18K.
Yep.
So people know. You can tell just by the market transactions that people know what they're doing.
Yep.
That's why you got to jump on it.
Yep.
That's why I feel for the people that are buying Rendon for 700 subs right now, I feel like he's going to get that player of the month card.
Yep. Rizzo has 12 home runs. Rizzo, guys were asking if he was going to get downgraded. I don't think so.
I think he's
not anymore.
Too.
Not anymore.
I feel like Rizzo, Dozier, and Arrieta all saved themselves from a downgrade.
They saved themselves.
All saved themselves from a downgrade.
Go ahead.
Sure. No, I was gonna say save themselves from a downgrade, but by saving themselves, it doesn't mean that they're gonna be getting an upgrade, guys.
True.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
Got him.
But
like Rizzo, his power's there,
Got
but
him.
244 average.
244 average, but the last 7, he's at 391, 4 home runs, 6 RBIs.
But that's why I think he saved
Yes,
himself.
and he saved himself from a downgrade there.
Because that averages out all the times he should have got downgraded, but he didn't.
Yep. So it's, I don't know. I don't know how long SDS waits to do upgrades and downgrades. It seems like it's almost a month out of it, you know?
I feel like they're not very consistent. I thought the window was like Wednesday to Wednesday, but maybe it's like a whole week before that.
And I think that's why Inside Edge kind of sucks, because without Inside Edge, these upgrades, downgrades would be week to week, I feel like, though.
Oh, right. I think Inside Edge is so misleading. Like, I saw on Reddit, and maybe just because I'm not on Reddit a lot, I don't know what the inside jokes are. But people were talking about buying Neil Walker because they saw he was up to an 86 on Inside Edge and had, like, plus 10s across the board on, like, contact and power. I'm like, no, if you look at him, like, how he's playing with the Mets, like, he's not an upgrade candidate at all. Like, why are people investing? So, like, I don't know, maybe it's an inside joke, but Inside Edge is, like, so misleading, and that just because someone's up doesn't mean they're playing well.
Yep, and I've seen that in the chats a lot too.
I like having cards. So like if you have all those cards, you know, if 187 guys boosted to a 93, you know, throw him in the lineup instead.
If Rizzo keeps up those stats, will he go diamond in the next month? If he keeps up with what he has right now in the last 7 days, which is
what's his power against? I can't see his power. Your camera.
Power versus right is 82.
Okay.
69 versus left.
It's tough to get into not like plus 85. You have to hit like 40 home runs.
Yeah, you have to be killing it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna look at Stanton's power real quick because like obviously he's like the guy to go off of.
I think he's 94,
92,
90
99.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's like one of the strongest guys in the MLB who just
and that's that. Even SDS said earlier in the season, before the game came out, guys like Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rizzo might stay at a gold 88, 89 because they already have almost max power.
Yep.
True.
And nothing else like can go up or down. Well, they can go down.
That's why I said it's hard.
Go up.
That's why fielding and speed makes a difference in cards. Is guys with better fielding and better speed have such a better upside.
Yep.
Baseball Geek, we went over Gardner. Nothing crazy on him.
Yeah, not much on Gardner, guys.
And Jed Gurko, that's another guy that I feel like could be a player of the month, like the Mitch Haniger this month.
I haven't seen Jed. How he's been playing.
Ooh,
I know
I'm
he
so
just drops
excited
bombs too.
I'm so excited for that stuff.
Yeah, I think he's hitting 3. What's he hitting? 336, 7 and 20. I mean, that's if he doesn't get an upgrade, I feel like he can be the Mitch Haniger of this set.
And that's a dude who doesn't hit for average in his career.
Yeah, 240 hitter.
Wow, that's impressive. I did not know he was hitting for that average. But his home runs are down, and I know that's a big thing on his card is his homers. So where he could be getting an upgrade in like contact because contact's low, 87 power right now. He is not an 87 power dude against right-handed pitching.
Right.
So
let's see here if we're missing anyone. If we're missing it. All right, we've been talking about a lot about upgrades.
Let's
focus on right now for a little bit downgrades. I know we talked about one guy for downgrades, but let's see if we can find some guys for downgrades here.
I feel like it has to happen.
For
a downgrade guy for me who I think needs to get downgraded badly, and maybe I'm biased, but in like a weird way is I think Matt Harvey needs to get to a bronze. He is trash.
Yeah, he's
a bronze.
Another gold guy that I think might get a downgrade. Is Evan Longoria. He's only hitting 247, but his on-base percentage is only 318, which means he's really not getting on base that much. 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. I feel like he's just... But that's a guy who's going to get saved by the fielding.
I'm thinking Odubel Herrera.
He struck out 5 times yesterday.
Dropping to a bronze.
Let me look at last 30.
Contact's gonna get lower on this card. He's batting the last 7, 1-4-3. No home runs, no RBIs. Season.
That's gross.
Season is 226, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. So.
Yeah.
So
226 does not warrant 85 and 70 in contact.
Yep.
But his batting stance is so good. How can you not like it?
He does have a nice stance.
There's just like so many cool players too. Oh god.
Lindor downgraded. Let's see Lindor. Again, American League guy, so I have to look up their numbers more than.
Dude, I'm like revolved around NL Central.
Oh yeah, I'm such an NL East guy just because like. It's really tough to really know everybody. Yeah, 274, 10 home runs, 22 RBI. That's really nothing to warrant him not being diamond.
Machado's hitting 238 this month. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's rough. Machado's the guy that we said is just he is just asking to be downgraded.
Mm-hmm. Like I mean, even if he doesn't get he'll get downgraded. But he won't. He'll stay at a diamond, I think, though. He's another one of those guys. Like we said earlier, his fielding
banks on his
super
fielding
high. Yeah, so
another dude that's downgraded that we actually mentioned earlier, Giancarlo. Giancarlo's having a just absolutely miserable time this year.
And
sad,
I would throw Will Myers in there too. He's only hitting 214 the last 30 days. That's a guy who got boosted to a gold.
Yeah, he got boosted, so I don't know if he'll drop.
I say this in the last week, Giancarlo's hitting 368, but he was like honestly at like 220 for a good portion of the year.
Saved himself.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he'll stay gold here. Giancarlo will.
Oh no, he'll definitely be a gold. He ain't dropping this.
Yeah, he ain't dropping. All right.
There's a lot of guys who are not hitting well.
Let's take a look. I'm gonna look at some guys that are like on the fringe for everything and see if they're worthy. Jake Arrieta, you said saved himself a bit.
Yeah, I feel.
So if anyone in the chat, who do you guys think your top guy?
McCutcheon is just struggle busting it. Jeez.
Yup, McCutcheon's struggling. Oh god.
He just got downgraded though.
You still want Darvish up to a 90? You know what? I haven't even been following.
I could see Jackie Bradley Jr. going down to a bronze card.
He's having a rough year.
Yeah, he's only batting 179 of the last 30.
What's Locaine looking like?
I think he's doing all right. He's just not hitting for power. I have him on my fantasy team.
259. Yeah, only 2 homers. He's still walking. 22 times. 33 strikeouts.
You darn.
I mean, I gotta see what he's doing against lefties. If he's not doing work against lefties, then...
Schwarber has to get downgraded. Yeah, I know he's already a bronze, but that guy is striking out more than Angelo when he goes to the bar.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm just kidding, Angelo.
Locaine very well might be getting a downgrade to a silver.
Which means Kelvin Herrera is going to go up in price. Or Perez.
And which means, yep, that Salvador Perez could even be more of a gold upgrade then, because in his last 14 games, Lorenzo Cain is hitting 167. And against left-handed pitching this year, he's 7 for 49, which gives him a 143 batting average. And for someone who has 98 contact against lefties, you gotta be hitting lefties.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna touch his card a bit, and I'm gonna see if I even bump it down to 90 from 98, what that makes his rating.
I don't think Justin Turner is gonna go up just because he's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. I mean, he's still leading the league in average, but he's hurt, guys. Guys who are hurt definitely won't get an upgrade.
Greinke, I think I'll stay.
Guys who are hurt are like a blessing to them because like they don't have to touch them.
There's a very good chance Jonathan Lucroy could get downgraded.
Lindor, guys, we went over already, and we think he's gonna stay. I don't think he's gonna go up. We don't think he's gonna go up or down. I think he's one of those guys that are gonna stay there. Greinke, he just got an upgrade, so we don't think he's gonna get an upgrade either.
Lucroy's actually picked it up over the last 2 weeks, though, so I can't say. He was hitting like 200 on the year, but now he's up to 260.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm playing with Lorenzo Cain's numbers right now. If you drop him to a 91 contact against lefties, which is still ridiculously high for somebody who's hitting 143 against him this year, he goes right to an 84, and that's just touching the contact. So if anything else goes down too, he's a silver. So honestly,
you could bank on that almost.
Honestly, I would sell Lorenzo Cain now, just because again he's not going to go to a diamond at all this year. Nope. So you don't have to worry about that.
And if you want him that bad, get his All-Star game card.
Yeah, and that card is exactly. So I would sell Lorenzo Cain if you have him ASAP.
DeGrom, I don't think he's pitched in the last week because his stats or his start just got moved.
Yeah, he was supposed to pitch last night and they just didn't pitch him. So DeGrom's another guy. There's no reason to go crazy with him because even if he does go diamond, his price is going to go up maybe 3 or 4K.
Yeah,
and with the tax, it's going to be ending up making like 1,000 subs on him.
Just like Kimbrel's.
Yep, Kimbrel's like 12K.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it was good if you bought him for 8K and sold him for like 16 when he updated, but Kyle Seager just got downgraded, so I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I was just going to take a look at him.
It won't be much here.
Kyle Seager got downgraded 5.5, so.
Also, he could.
He very well could. I'm going to take a look at his numbers, and then I'm going to play around with him.
Give me 1 second, be right back.
And for a lot of you guys, too, if you like, and I don't know if Angelo's maybe mentioned this or, but you can go into the rosters and you can edit and play with guys' numbers a bit, so you can like change it, and that's how they come up with the ratings on the game. So if you like what I did with Lorenzo Cain, like I said, he had 99 contact against lefties. I bumped it down 6, and he goes to a silver.
I'm not sure yet.
And you just went all the way back to the roster management or something?
Yeah, so if you go to create edit player, and you just click on a guy and click edit player, then you can kind of get a better. That is in
create an edit player. Okay, I see it. Yeah, all the way back to the options menu, guys.
Choose any guy that you want that you think should get upgraded, and just give him like don't be crazy and be like, yo, this guy's gonna go to 99 power, get 4 home runs, like be realistic with it, and that can give you a good way to do it because that's
let's try
exactly
this
how
with,
they do their
with
upgrades.
Conforto then. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's do one with Conforto and see what he comes out
I feel
to.
like that's one of the popular ones too.
And in regards to Corey Seager, this last 7 days he's hit 353, but his last 14 he's 222. So he was really bad for 1 week and then really good for 1 week.
Okay, so Conforto stats.
I think he sets.
It's pretty dang good.
You're looking at Michael Conforto.
Yeah. Last 7 games, 423, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. So if they take that into account, how many home runs does he have versus lefty pitchers this year?
Versus lefties in total, he's got 3.
3, okay.
And in the last 14 days, he has 5 home runs in total. So his lefty isn't going to get like a huge bump.
Yeah, let's give him 1. Let's give him 2.
What are we talking about?
Michael Conforto.
Because we're now like looking at changing how players like stats and how you can do this and show them that.
What are his splits for average versus right and versus left?
By the way, you might want to update your roster because I think they have him at a 77 on mine, but maybe I just have the old ones. So make sure that he's at the 80 like he is in the actual game.
Let's see here.
I saw a lot of Buster Posies in chat. I just don't think there's a big enough sample size.
Oh, he's a 77 for mine too. What the heck?
Yeah, so you might want to do the roster update thing to get that.
Nolan Arenado. Let me look. I don't think he's upgrade or downgrade. I think he's just been playing.
Nope, that's not it.
Here, Atrin, if you want me, I can read you out his 80 stats, and then you can just update it, and then we'll go from there if you want.
Let's do that.
Okay, so let's go to Conforto. All right, so against... Where is his card? Real quick, let me find it. And then we can go from there, just instead of having to try to find like the roster stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so I can tell you.
It says his potential is an 84.
Okay, yeah, that's what they have on. Okay, left field, Mets. All right, so his contact versus righties is 74.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
His contact versus lefties is 46.
So that
actually went down. Okay.
It went down?
Yeah, that went down from his 77. Oh, 46 you said?
Yeah, 46.
Okay, 46. I think it stayed the same then.
His power versus righties is 78.
That went up.
And his powers versus lefty is 60.
Okay, that stayed the same.
Plate vision 54. Discipline 80.
Got him!
Bunt, I don't think matters. Fielding, I think is probably the same. And I think speed is the same.
50 speed.
Yeah, 50 speed.
73 arm accuracy.
So I think all the rest of that stuff is the same.
Okay. Okay,
He's gotta get boosted.
So what are his splits right now for his average then?
Let's say against righties, you would bump him up. Let's just say to a 75 contact and an 80 power.
Do we have his splits?
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. He has 10 of his home runs against righties.
Okay, so you know that's going up.
Yep.
Against lefties, he's only had 21 at-bats, and he has 7 hits, 3 of those being home runs. So let's just say, let's go, I say 50 contact and maybe 63 power.
Then everything
and again,
else,
I know that's a little bit on the lower side.
Everything else is kind of the same then.
And I think you could maybe bump his vision a little bit because he's walking a lot, so maybe
60.
Maybe round it to a 60, yeah.
Okay.
And see what that gives you.
Let's advance that. 82. So plus 2.
So it's gonna take a little bit to get him up there.
Yeah.
So I put him up to an 82, you said?
Yeah, it puts him up to an 82.
So the big thing with him is he needs to get lefties, and I will say this: he has a 50 speed right now. For anybody who is a Mets fan and you watch him run and you watch him play the field, he is not a 50 speed and he is not a 72 arm or 70 fielding. So that's one of those where in the fielding upgrades he might actually be more benefited than in like just hitting stuff.
Well, where do you think he'd be for fielding then?
I think for fielding he's more of a 75 to 80 because honestly, from what I've seen, he's a very good fielder, and I think his arm is an 80. He's got a much better arm than people make it out.
Pretty accurate?
Very accurate, I would say.
Just do full 80, 80, 75 fielding.
Yeah.
That actually puts him up to an 84. So, and I feel like that's more realistic than going to a gold.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't give Zimmerman a gold for being like the top hitter.
And like, listen, I think Conforto is a gold player, but his numbers can't. You can't just give him that because you think he is. He has to have the numbers to show it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
People are saying Dickerson. Dickerson is another guy
That guy's been bombing.
he's raking, but at the same time, he's like Jake Lamb in that he kills right-handed pitching, but his left-handed numbers aren't as good, and he has awful fielding. So, like, for him to get to gold, he's going to have, like, 99 power and contact versus right, and then get a upgrade in lefties, which isn't going to be something huge.
You can tell that I'm joined by GiraffeNeck, but who else is with me? This is my boy, DMP93. He is my real-life friend, well, like, friend in real.
You
do
this every time.
That hurt.
Put yourself in a hole.
I do.
I'm your
physical,
I know you in real life.
I said that. In real friend.
When you say real life friend?
Real friend.
Are you saying all the 300 people in here aren't your friend?
Nope, you're all my friends, but
or me.
Make sure you guys subscribe to them. GiraffeNeck just dropped his name there, so make sure you go subscribe to him.
I'll just spam it.
And then subscribe to my boy DMP93 too.
Even though I'm more of a Twitch guy than I am YouTube.
That's fair though. That's fair. Best of both worlds.
I love talking baseball. This is fun.
Yeah, this is great. We're gonna have to do this every week. If you got maybe, I don't know. Maybe you should record this too, Giraffe, or something.
Yes, it's a good time.
So.
I think I want to talk to you once a week.
You're gonna have to.
Unreal.
All right, let's wrap this up now, guys. Let's go. Let's bring together the one guy that we think will definitely get to like a gold. We didn't really talk about anyone going to a diamond. It was mostly about gold guys, which I think is fair because diamonds are a little more elusive, I think. But I got my guy picked.
You steal my guy?
I don't know.
Does he play for the Atlanta Braves?
No.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Well, you know where
I'm gonna go with Salvador Perez. We brought up a lot of good points on him. He's already an 84.
True.
So, but his
power. I'm going with Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp.
I think Matt Kemp's offensive stats are better than his card portrays, and I feel like he deserves to get boosted.
Mine is going to be Ian Desmond. I think he's got to get that left field change, and if he does, he's a gold.
If he does get that change, okay. All right. So even if he doesn't get that right now,
if he doesn't get that,
he will.
Then and if he doesn't get that, which I guess technically really isn't even an upgrade then because his stats don't go up. My guy to go from silver to gold should be Chris Davinsky.
Well, guys, ever since we started this chat, his price has almost doubled, I think.
Is it really?
Wasn't he at like Perez? 500, 400? Ian Desmond.
Desmond has jacked up. He was 400.
Yeah, he was 400. So we're really moving stuff here right now. So.
Well, I'm gonna come on your YouTube channel and tell a bunch of people to buy all my cards when I need them. I'm just gonna tell them they're getting boosted.
Everybody buy Michael Pineda, guaranteed diamond.
Matt Kemp, definitely Matt Kemp. I'm just kidding, guys. But all the points we talked about today were really valid points. We looked at stats, we broke it down. So if this helped you out at all, guys, make sure you hit that like button. We're gonna do this every week. We're gonna try to do it earlier in the week so prices are still low, so you guys have a chance to buy them. And it was just kind of spur of the moment thing I thought about today. I'm like, you guys have been asking a lot about who's going up or down, so I'm gonna get this out for you guys.
I'm dropping my Twitch link in your chat.
Guys,
I think
please.
People liked it, man. You had like over 300 people chilling at.
Oh yeah,
all time, I think people like it.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, make sure you hit that sub button too. Trying to push for 10K. Subscribe to my boy MARC GiraffeNeckGaming. Again, you guys know him. You guys know him in the community. So make sure you sub to him. Help him get his goals. Also, subscribe to my boy DMP93. Follow him on Twitch too. He's mostly on Twitch. So I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. Yo, Mark, Dylan, thank you guys so much for stopping by today and talking baseball.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll probably be streaming in a couple hours talking about the new roster updates and see how we did.
True. Watch them all be wrong.
True. Yep. All right, boys. We'll see you later. We'll see you later, guys. Catch you in the next one.
Deuces.
Peace.